Fear. You see, fear is a strange thing because like right now, I feel anxious and I feel nervous about filming in this coffee shop. Fear exists everywhere. And we have to learn how to find the awareness to get past fear itself.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too. So like, what makes me fearful of shooting a video in a coffee shop? Or like, shooting a video while walking past all those people? That's kind of the thing that I have to ask myself when I'm doing those vlogs, and more importantly, what I have to ask myself when I'm faced with a situation that's unknown. So when we talk about the unknown, what we really mean is a new situation, right? We're afraid of putting ourselves in situations that are unknown to us, and it causes us to be fearful. That fear is an integral part of who we are as humans, because fear keeps us from harm. But sometimes that can be a bad thing, as I'm sure many of you can attest to regarding coming out. So what differentiates people who can move past fear versus people who can't? The answer has something to do with awareness. So the fear of the unknown, the fear of judgment, these are things that we have to find awareness in and understand what they mean at our core. Everybody experiences fear and emotion in a slightly different way, but for the most part, we all deal with the same emotions. And we've seen time and time again, people come through on the other side of things like fear. Understanding your fear allows you to move past. And that's what I had to do when I went and visited my brother for his wedding in Michigan. I understood why I was fearful, but that didn't make me less fearful. But giving that understanding gave me confidence to move past fear and into a situation that was unknown. The entire time that I was at that wedding, I was being judged by nearly everybody there, because everybody there knew me as a different gender. There was one person in particular that was there, and that person was the reason I became homeless. So not only was I fearful, but I was pissed. A part of this anger gave me the confidence to get past fear as well. And, you know, when I finally got to the wedding, I had prepared myself so much, in part through feeling these feelings of anxiety, that when I was faced with the situation that I was inevitably in, I felt confident. I felt confident, and that fear was gone. Eventually, this person came up to me. She wanted to chat. And I said one thing to her, and I had rehearsed it in my head over and over and over again. And I said, "You do not have the right to talk to me." After I finally got to say that to her, the fear was gone. There was nothing left. It was just me and this wedding. This beautiful wedding that I got to experience because I was able to move past fear. I was close to just not going, leaving early, just arriving for the ceremony and standing in the back and just avoiding everybody, right? I couldn't let myself do that though. And it wouldn't have been fair for my brother, who invited me. And I mean, I flew 3,000 miles just to go see his wedding. Giving into fear is one of the easiest things that we can do. And I see so many people just let it manifest inside of them, and they never move forward. They never move forward with their goals, their ambitions, their ideas. They just let it sit and let it control them. And that's so sad, because when you let fear control you, you've just essentially given up. And doing things like vlogging in public, I mean, come on, who doesn't want to do that and walk past this lady while I'm talking in front of a camera right now?
Hi, Gigi.
Overcoming fear is a step-by-step process. You must first be aware of the climb in front of you, and only then can you accept it. The climb will be easy at first, but along the way it's gonna get real hard. Along the way you'll find windows, and these windows will be glimpses of what's possible. Use that for motivation to keep you from going down. As the steps get harder and harder and harder, eventually the light will get brighter and brighter and brighter. And as you can see the end, you'll still want to turn back, but you have to remind yourself to keep going up. Because when you finally get there, the end will be worth it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that when you get to the top, you won't be walking in circles like I am right now. That's kind of where the metaphor falls apart. But anyway, I encourage you to subscribe, please like, comment, and I also have some t-shirts for sale. It helps fund our new album. We're releasing an album at the end of next year. If you want to grab a t-shirt, there's up in the doobly-doo up there, or a link down in the bottom there. And finally, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.